Mike, thank you so much for joining us. Can you just talk a little bit about who you are and what your company does?
So Mike Riley, I'm the CEO of Veranova. Veranova is a leading CDMO focused on synthetic pharmaceutical drug substance, and we focus on the more complex modalities within the drug substance space.
So it's been about 6 months since you last chatted with us. Can you just talk about some of the latest developments, things you're excited to share?
Yeah, there's been a lot going on at Veranova since we last talked. We've been making a lot of progress in building our company into a leading CDMO business, spending a lot of time actually building the organization, building our leadership. So we had some key executive appointments over the past 6 months. We've added a new head of our New England sites. We added a head of global engineering and a lot of talent at many different levels of the organization. Aside from that, we've been spending time building the culture within the company, focused really on 3 areas. We say people, patients, and innovation are really kind of the 3 pillars of our culture. And we've been putting a lot of programs in place to help really develop and build the talent within the company. We've also spent a lot of time in, I'd say, strengthening the fundamentals and the foundations of the business, which are really safety, quality, and compliance, and operational excellence. And that's really our ticket to play as a CDMO, and we're really making sure we have a strong foundation in those areas as we look to develop strategies to grow the company.
There's been a significant increase on personalized medicine, patient-centric care, all that sort of stuff. Just talk about some of your strategies in entering this market and finding your own niche.
Yeah, there's a couple of trends that we're really focused on in that area that we're trying to be responsive to as a CDMO. The first is with more, I'd say, targeted therapies in the pipeline. That often leads to more, say, potent products, more potent molecules that people are developing. And that plays extremely well to Veranova's strengths as a manufacturer that can handle highly potent products like antibody drug conjugates and other similar types of modalities. I think another area that we're seeing companies putting a high premium on is speed through the development process. A lot of products that are more personalized therapies they're focused on targeted patient populations. And what that can mean in practice is that they spend a lot of time, or they can have times in their development process where they're looking to rapidly accelerate their clinical development timelines. And so that means for a CDMO, we need to be very fast, we need to be flexible, never compromising quality, but we have to be able to go fast if our customers need that. And there's a couple of examples of what we can offer there. So for example, our Devens, Massachusetts facility, we can go from very early development through commercial manufacturing within the same facility. And so if a company wants to rapidly accelerate their timelines, they can do that without tech transferring their product from our facility, say, to another facility within our network. We're also in the process of launching a new offering, which is called a fast-to-clinic offering, which is meant to really streamline development for customers that are going into first-in-human studies. So again, all of these are really meant to be responsive to the new kind of products and the clinical development timelines that customers are pursuing.
So Veranova has a global presence. Can you just talk a little bit about the interest in the North America region?
Well, the North American market is one of the most robust pharmaceutical markets in the world, and a significant amount of innovation is happening in the North American market. And for a company like Veranova, we have a very strong development and manufacturing footprint in North America, and facilities within and close to many of the pharmaceutical and biotech hubs in the northeastern US. So we think we're very well situated to support customers, particularly many of those that are looking to establish a strong base and a strong supply chain in the US market, or are looking for development partners that are closer to home. So we feel like we can really partner well with those companies based on our geographic footprint.
Are there any unique challenges to entering this market?
Well, I think, like any market and any CDMO, it's companies look at track record, they look at your experience, and particularly in some areas that we play in, like the controlled substance space, that's highly DEA regulated. It's more and more difficult to get into that if you're a new entrant or, say, a new player in that market. The agencies look for companies that have a very strong track record in security and compliance with the different regulations. So again, I think we're in a good position because we do have a good track record. We've got experience both with customers and with the regulatory bodies, and that positions us very well to help grow our business.
Are there any specific initiatives or priorities that you are stressing when entering the North American market?
Well, I think one of the big priorities that we have as a company is to really educate the market on what we offer as a CDMO. I think there's some companies that really know what we do, and I think others don't really have a good sense of the full breadth of our offering. And again, we're a company that has a broad range of capabilities for synthetic APIs, and we provide services from very early development all the way through commercial production. with a specialization in more complex products, more complex small molecules, highly potent products like ADCs, as well as any other products that require more complex synthesis or special handling, again, like high potency or controlled substances. And I think what we're finding as a new brand in the marketplace, we're really trying to make sure that companies really understand the full breadth of things that we're offering. So again, that's a great opportunity for us, honestly, to continue to build recognition in the market.
What would you say are your key priorities and focus areas for the coming year?
Well, we're going to continue to focus on our core priorities as a company. So we're going to continue to build our organization and continue to add talent and develop the talent we have within our business. We're going to continue to focus on the fundamentals, again, safety, quality, compliance, operational excellence. We're going to continue to go aggressively to market to make sure that companies understand the broad range of services that we can offer. And we're going to continue to invest in our facilities. We've been investing in our infrastructure, and we've been developing new strategies to both invest in and expand our capacities, as well as develop new technologies that can better serve our customers. So we're very, I'd say, bullish on the outlook for the market and the industry that we play in, and we think we have a lot of capabilities that we can build on.
Where do you see the future of the CDMO market 10 years from now?
Well, I think the CDMO market is going to continue to see strong growth. You know, the fundamental drivers are there. I think there's going to be underlying growth in the pharmaceutical market and the biotech market in general. I think what we're seeing is that pharmaceutical pipelines are becoming increasingly complex, and I think helping companies manage that complexity and that diversity of modalities that's in their pipeline will position companies like Veranova very well to be able to provide solutions to those companies as they manage that complexity. I think you also see the individual molecules in the pipeline are themselves becoming more complex. And companies, again, like Veranova that have this experience in managing some of these complex molecules are going to be, I think, very well positioned to really grow our business and better serve our customers.
Are there any final thoughts you'd like to leave our audience with?
I would just say we're, again, very excited about the future. I think we're building a unique company. I mean, all of this is enabled by the fact that we have a fantastic team in place. And I think we really are building a culture at Veranova that is going to be unique in the CDMO industry, and it's going to be a place where the talent in this industry really wants to come and work. So we're very bullish about the future.
Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of CPHI.
Thank you very much.